preview show of one of the biggest games in recent history. I mean, this game is massive. On today's show, we're going to have a look at the injuries that we've been suffering for both Tottenham and Arsenal. We're looking to predictive lineup. I want to speak a bit about the table, league table, score prediction for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and give us a follow. We're a new channel. We'll start straight after this. Yeah, welcome back, guys. What a massive North London derby this is. More so now after yesterday's results than what it could have been. I think the pressure's off Arsenal today. We've got a chance to extend the lead at the top of the table. But form goes out the window when it comes to North London derbies. Anything could happen, and teams have been hit with serious injuries. So I want to touch on the North London injuries that we've currently got. It was predicted that Arsenal would have up to 7 players out. Now, the first one who definitely is out is Gabriel. That's a massive loss to Arsenal. He's been our talisman this year, solid at the back. He's the reason that Arsenal have only conceded 5 goals and barely shots on target. So it's going to be a massive loss. However, in the summer we did do amazingly well in the transfer window. So for me, I think there's still enough there. We're stacked in defence. And it's something that Arsenal should be able to handle. Now, there was major on our 6 players. So I'll go into the next 2 that are definitely not going to make it today. One of them's Havertz. He's had a setback while on international duty, and he looks like he's going to be out for a while longer. For me, I don't know why he was there. But it is what it is. I can't say anything. Jesus, while he's passing, he's stepping up, training, etc. He's probably still a few weeks away from coming back. But where's now news for Arsenal and our injuries? There's rumours that Madueke is actually back, and there's a possibility he could be on the bench today. Now, this is one that I didn't see coming. The news, I only picked up on it last night. If this is right and the rumours are correct, then it's a massive plus. Odegaard back again. I would imagine could possibly find himself on the bench. What a boost for Arsenal Football Club. I mean, we're captain. He's absolutely everything, and if we could get these players back on the bench for today's game, then for me it's absolutely phenomenal. The next rumour coming back, Martinelli. Martinelli is another one who could be back today. Now, these guys are all meant to be out. These guys are meant to be out. Again, massive boost for Arsenal. And the last one, which is for me, it's a bit of a head scratcher, but Gyökeres is also in the running. Now, if Gyökeres is in the running, because I think it was a thigh knock that he took, we could actually see him start the game today. And if that is the case, then this is phenomenal for Arsenal. This is absolutely phenomenal for Arsenal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Going on, they have a number of injuries, which again, like Arsenal, although we've had one defender, all our injuries have came in for attack. They've been around our attack. Now, I still think that even if Madueke, Odegaard, Martinelli and Gyökeres didn't make it, I still think we've got enough, because I think we do have the best squad in the Premier League. And also still think we've got one of the best squads in Europe, if I'm being honest. But the fact of these 4 players coming back and hitting on our bench just opens up so many avenues. And for me, that is absolutely phenomenal. But for Tottenham, they're really suffering in midfield. Now, they've had injuries as well. Every club's going to go through them, and this hence the reason that you need a massive squad. But at the start of the season, we saw key injuries, Tottenham's defensive lineup. Now it seems that it's moved into midfield. I'm not going to go through all the injuries that Tottenham have because I'm getting conflicting reports on them. But the one notable absentee, or looks like he's going to be absent, is Kudus. And for me, that is a guy that, I rate Kudus massively. I think he's an absolute phenomenal player, and he would cause Arsenal some serious issues. So that is a massive blow to Tottenham if Kudus is out. But we'll go into what I think for a starting predictive lineup. And guys, please jump into the chat if you think that I'm wrong on this, or you've got any questions. I'll definitely 100% come back to you. My predictive lineup for today is obviously David Raya in goal, Urian Timber at right back. Now, this is my centre back pairing is going to be Mosquera and also William Saliba. However, I'm putting Mosquera at right centre back and I'm putting William Saliba at left centre back. Now, William plays for France in that position and is very comfortable in that position. And what we've noticed about Mosquera at the start of the season when Saliba was out injured was that he could slot in and do a fantastic job. So for me, I think that is the best partnership that we could have. Now, we could change it, obviously. We do have other options. We could play by right centre back and Hincapié could come in. We could play Calafiori at left centre back. So there is options. I just think that this Mosquera and Saliba, I think that would be a brilliant partnership and really make Arsenal strong. I think also that Calafiori, I don't want to change too much of the back line, so I would keep Calafiori at left back. If he did come into left centre, then obviously we've got Miles Lewis-Skelly on the left. So there is options there for Arsenal, and there have been. We are stacked in defence. We've got one injury in defence, so we've got two players for every position. The other option as well that other people could think about, but you could actually bring a natural right centre back in and Ben White and play him alongside Saliba at left centre back. So there are serious options for Arsenal in defence. My midfield, there's nothing outrageous in it. Zubimendi for me, one of the best players this season for now, out with Gabriel. So he obviously comes into the fray. Then we've got Decker, so it's obvious he's going to be the box-to-box absolute outstanding player. And although even if the rumours are correct, Odegaard is fit and can come back into the lineup, I still would keep Eze there and possibly Odegaard, give him minutes off the bench late on in the game, or the last minutes if he's got 30 minutes in him. Certainly not starting the game after an injury. So for me, Eze goes into the 10 position. Right wing speaks for itself. Madueke back, obviously, we take bench. You've told bench even if he wasn't coming back from injury. That's obviously Saka. On the left-hand side, I would still possibly go with Trossard. He has showed a good bit of form in the last few games, and I would certainly keep him there. Again, Martinelli, just coming back from injury, he's a game changer if he can make the bench. And again, like Odegaard and Madueke, these guys could really do something late on in the game. So that really fills me with hope if these players are back and can make the bench. Up top, because of the thigh injury, if it's true, I'm starting Gyökeres every time. What he's bringing, although the numbers are not what he was doing in Portugal, the guy said he's doing a lot more for Arsenal than just goals. And he'll get his goals this season, I've no doubt. So for me, Gyökeres is fit. He 100% comes back into the starting lineup. If he doesn't, then Mourinho obviously will be the person that will go as a false nine. And maybe if Gyökeres has got 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes in his legs, we will bring him on after 50, 60 minutes. But that is a solid lineup. And it's disappointing with Gabriel being out because he's been a talisman. But for me, I'm delighted on that. I just want to share the Premier League table and the importance of this game for today. So as we can see, Arsenal obviously top 3 points ahead of Chelsea, Chelsea won yesterday. To be fair, I think they were quite lucky. There was an instance in the game which happened with Arsenal as well, where the goalkeeper passed the ball out. It looks like he takes the goal kick, and then Chelsea player puts his hand on the ball. That happened to Arsenal in Europe last season, and Gabriel done the same thing. No penalty was given, but I think this could be a rule that's changed. But there was actually an interesting point of now for Chelsea. I watched the game, and the referee gave a yellow card to a Chelsea player. Now, in my opinion, if for a foul to take place, the ball has to be play. So if he gives Chelsea a yellow card at a corner, then surely Burnley should have penalty. That one made absolutely zero sense to me, but I'm sure that'll be spoke about over the next week. Then we have Man City, deservedly, absolutely deserved to lose yesterday. If anything, I think the scoreline actually flattered them. I thought Newcastle were absolutely outstanding and missed massive chances. Donnarumma had a really good game and goal, and I think that's done. Then we'll go just quickly into the Liverpool. I want to touch on Liverpool just quickly. I know this is preview for Arsenal Tottenham. Liverpool, without a shadow of a doubt, are going through a transition, and they're also going through trauma. And I've said this for weeks. Now, obviously, being a Scotland fan, I watched the game midweek against Denmark. We were qualified for the World Cup. Andy Robertson came out after Scotland qualified for the World Cup, which is the greatest achievement. We've not been there for 28 years, and we're going over to America, Canada, Mexico. Andy Robertson's first thing that he said was that he could not get Diego Jota out of his head. If Andy Robertson's saying that, all these Liverpool players are suffering this. And I really think, as a football community, we really should lay off Liverpool and stop the bug with them, etc. They're just going through a really torrid time, and it's a shame. For me, Liverpool are certainly going through a bit of trauma. But today, getting back on today's game, for Arsenal's perspective, we win today. We go 6 clear of Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea are our rivals for the Premier League. Play them soon at Stamford Bridge. I expect Arsenal to go there and pick up the points, if I'm being honest. It is more the fact that we go 7 points clear. That is the biggest thing for me. The top 3 right now, for me, after 12 games, will be the top 3 at the end of the season. And that is, and that is only due to what's happening in Liverpool and what these guys are going through. They didn't get a proper pre-season. So I think Liverpool will have a sort of say in the title race, but it looks like that they're well and truly out. But Arsenal need to get the business done today. My score prediction for today, I'm going to go for 3-1. But I think it is going to be a KG 3-1. 3-1. So yeah, that for me, I think it's not going to be plain sailing, straightforward at all. So goals, I think Tottenham will possibly get a goal from a set piece. Mickey van der Ven's been outstanding at set pieces this season. I think his numbers are up there with Gabriel, or actually higher than Gabriel's. So yeah, that's probably where I think their goals will come from. Saka to get a goal, he usually does in the North London derby. Possibly Gyökeres to get a goal, and Declan Rice. I'm going to go Declan Rice for the third for Arsenal. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you have, please like, share, follow. We're new. It's a new channel. Me and a couple of guys. The guys were timings this week with work. We couldn't get everybody on at the same time, which is unfortunate. We've got loads of fun content coming out. It's going to be pretty amazing. So I would appreciate it if you could give us a bit of support on that. And come on, you Gunner.